When Japan transferred advanced naval warships to the Philippines, it sent shockwaves across the globe. This was not just a simple exchange of military hardware, it was a moment that captured the attention of world leaders, defense analysts, and ordinary citizens alike. The sight of Japanese and Philippine vessels sailing together symbolized a new era in regional cooperation and security. This wasn't a routine military sail, it was a bold geopolitical statement that challenged the status quo in Asia. The formal exchange of documents and the firm handshake between naval officers marked the beginning of a partnership that could alter the balance of power in the region. For decades, Japan has been known for its pacifist constitution, a legacy of World War II. Yet, by equipping a neighbor embroiled in maritime disputes, Japan demonstrated a willingness to take on a more assertive role in regional security. This move was not made lightly. It reflected deep strategic calculations and a response to shifting realities in the Indo-Pacific. The transfer of these warships signals a significant shift in Asian geopolitics. Japan is no longer content to remain on the sidelines. Instead, it is stepping forward as a proactive player, leading multinational exercises and strengthening ties with like-minded nations. This bold move raised urgent questions about the future of regional security and alliances, especially in the strategically vital Indo-Pacific. Military analysts and policymakers around the world began to debate what this new partnership could mean for the delicate balance of power. While many allies welcomed the transfer as a stabilizing force that could deter aggression and promote peace, others viewed it as a provocative act that might escalate tensions. The reactions were mixed, reflecting the complex web of interests and rivalries in the region. At its core, the transfer was a direct response to China's growing assertiveness in disputed waters. By boosting the Philippine Navy's capabilities, Japan aimed to help its neighbor defend its maritime rights and maintain freedom of navigation in critical sea lanes. Beyond military hardware, this act sent a powerful message of regional cooperation and solidarity. It underscored the importance of upholding international law and working together to ensure a stable, rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific. The story of evolving alliances and shifting power dynamics quickly became headline news, resonating far beyond Asia. It highlighted how the actions of two nations could influence global security and diplomacy. Once adversaries in a bitter conflict, Japan and the Philippines now stand as partners, united by shared interests and a vision for a peaceful Indo-Pacific. Their cooperation is a testament to how former rivals can forge new paths together. The implications of this historic act will echo for years to come, shaping the future of security, diplomacy, and cooperation in one of the world's most dynamic regions. The handover ceremony was a symbolic event, steeped in tradition and meaning. It was not just a routine military procedure, but a moment that captured the attention of everyone present, as history was being made before their eyes. The ceremony took place at a prominent Philippine naval base, where the air was filled with anticipation and pride. Navy ships lined the docks, their crews standing at attention, aware that they were witnessing a significant milestone for their country. High-ranking officials from both Japan and the Philippines gathered to observe the formal lowering of the Japanese flag. As the flag descended slowly, there was a sense of respect for the years of service the ship had given under the Japanese banner. Moments later, Filipino sailors stepped forward to raise the Philippine flag. The bright colors of the flag unfurled in the breeze, signaling the start of a new chapter for the warship and for the Philippine Navy as a whole. This was more than a transfer of hardware. It was a transfer of trust, responsibility, and shared commitment to regional security. The handshake between officers symbolized a partnership built on mutual respect and shared values. The ship, which once served as a vigilant guardian for Japan, now sails proudly under the Philippine flag. Its mission has changed, but its purpose remains the same: to protect and serve, now in defense of Philippine waters and interests. During the ceremony, speeches from both sides highlighted a shared vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Leaders spoke of the importance of cooperation, peace, and stability in the region, emphasizing that this transfer was a step toward a safer future for all. Japanese officials took the opportunity to stress that this gesture was about friendship and cooperation, not about projecting military might. They expressed hope that the ship would serve as a bridge between the two nations, fostering deeper ties and understanding. The Filipino Defense Secretary expressed heartfelt gratitude, describing the ships as more than just military assets. They were symbols of enduring partnership and trust between Japan and the Philippines. Throughout the day, sailors from both countries mingled, sharing stories and laughter. There was a genuine sense of camaraderie, as well as a shared sense of duty and pride in their respective roles. For the Filipino crew, stepping aboard the newly acquired warship was both exciting and humbling. They explored the advanced controls and systems, aware of the greater responsibility that came with commanding such a capable vessel. This ship now represents a new level of capability and confidence for the Philippine Navy. It stands as a testament to the nation's growing strength and its commitment to safeguarding its maritime domain. In the end, it was a day of new beginnings, built on mutual respect, shared aspirations, and the hope for a more secure and peaceful future in the region. The recent acquisition of Japanese warships marks a historic turning point for the Philippine Navy, ushering in a new era of maritime strength and capability. This development is nothing short of transformative for the Philippine Navy, which has long sought to modernize its fleet and enhance its operational readiness. For decades, the Navy operated with limited resources, relying on aging vessels that struggled to keep up with the demands of patrolling the country's vast and strategically important coastline. These older ships often faced mechanical issues and lacked the technology needed for modern maritime security. The arrival of these new ships represents a significant leap forward in modernization, dramatically enhancing the Navy's capabilities and allowing for more effective patrols and operations. Outfitted with state-of-the-art radar and surveillance systems, these vessels provide the Navy with improved maritime domain awareness, enabling them to detect, track, and respond to potential threats with greater precision and speed. With these advanced assets, the Navy is now far better equipped to deter illegal activities such as smuggling, piracy, and unauthorized fishing within Philippine waters. In times of crisis, the Navy can respond swiftly and decisively to emerging threats, ensuring the safety and security of the nation's maritime borders. Beyond the technical upgrades, the transfer of these warships has sparked a surge of national pride and boosted morale among sailors and citizens alike. Modern warships flying the Philippine flag send a powerful message of resolve and determination, signaling to the world that the country is committed to defending its sovereignty. Sailors now serve with renewed pride and professionalism, confident in their ability to protect the nation's interests and uphold its maritime rights. While these ships may not rival the fleets of major world powers, their presence raises the stakes for any potential aggressors, making it clear that the Philippines will stand its ground. The Navy can now more effectively monitor its territory, maintain a visible presence in disputed areas, and safeguard vital sea lanes. With these capabilities, the Philippines is better positioned to assert its legal rights in its exclusive economic zone and protect its maritime resources. Ultimately, this newfound naval power strengthens Manila's diplomatic position, giving the country greater leverage in regional discussions and reinforcing its commitment to peace and security in the region. The warship transfer marks a new era in Japan-Philippines relations. Once wartime enemies, the nations have reconciled over decades. Japan's provision of warships is a testament to this journey of friendship. Economic ties laid the foundation for deeper political connections. Shared concerns over regional instability have aligned their security interests. The transfer is a concrete manifestation of this strategic alignment. Both nations are maritime democracies committed to a rules-based order. Their partnership serves as a model for regional cooperation. Strengthening ties contributes to a stable and balanced Indo-Pacific. This growing bond changes the diplomatic landscape of Asia. The warship transfer is part of Japan's evolving security policy. Japan's pacifist constitution has been reinterpreted in response to regional threats. Increased defense spending and security cooperation mark a proactive stance. The transfer exemplifies Japan's contribution to regional peace. Japan aims to create a network of partners to uphold a rules-based order. This strategy bolsters friends without direct military conflict. Japan transitions from a passive ally to an active regional stakeholder. Strengthening defense capabilities and partnerships shapes its security environment. The transfer signals Japan's commitment to regional stability. Japan emerges as a major player in Asian security affairs. The warship transfer drew mixed global reactions. The US supported the move, aligning with its Indo-Pacific strategy. Strengthening the Philippine Navy eases the US military burden. Allies like Australia welcomed the step toward regional security. A more capable Philippine Navy contributes to collective security. In contrast, China criticized the move as stoking tensions. Beijing views it as part of a US-led effort to contain its rise. Chinese media warned of a regional arms race. ASEAN reactions were mixed, with some cautious of taking sides. Economic ties with China influenced member states' stances. ASEAN's unity and centrality in regional affairs face challenges. The transfer could increase the risk of miscalculation and conflict. The warship transfer is a double-edged sword for regional security. It enhances the Philippines' maritime capabilities, deterring illegal activities. A stronger navy creates a balanced environment in the South China Sea. The move strengthens collective security and upholds international law. Cooperation among like-minded nations deters aggressive actions. However, it risks escalating tensions with China. Beijing may increase its military presence in response. This could lead to a regional arms race and accidental confrontations. ASEAN's unity may be tested as member states forge external ties. Economic dependencies on China influence regional dynamics. The path forward requires careful diplomacy to manage risks. Japan's warship transfer is driven by strategic goals. Modernizing its fleet, Japan finds a cost-effective solution in transfers. Demographic challenges shift Japan's strategy to a force multiplier approach. Strengthening partners enhances Japan's security without deploying forces. A capable Philippine Navy helps monitor vital sea lanes. Japan's strategy preserves a free and open Indo-Pacific. Maritime trade is crucial to Japan's economy and survival. Helping the Philippines secures the region against control by a single power. Japan builds a network of maritime democracies for regional stability. This strategy aligns with Japan's post-war identity and modern challenges. Japan shapes a future favorable to its security and prosperity. The warship transfer marks a new era in Asian security. It reshapes alliances, moving beyond post-World War II constraints. Japan-Philippines relations evolve into a robust strategic alliance. Japan emerges as a proactive player in regional security. The move offers hope for a stable, balanced region. It empowers smaller nations to protect sovereignty and resources. However, it raises tensions with China and risks an arms race. ASEAN faces challenges in maintaining unity and centrality. Careful diplomacy is needed to manage risks and enhance defense. The transfer sets a precedent for security cooperation in Asia. The strengthened alliance shapes the future of the Indo-Pacific.